Hey, good morning. It's 10 May. I'm at Napporat Thara Krabi. Just walked over here from Ao Nang. Decided to hobble on over with my sore toe. Well, I came over wearing flip-flops instead of wearing boots, so I had to carry my boots. Now I gotta find somewhere to stash my flip-flops. I see a couple guys out. I don't know what they're doing. They got headlight. I don't know if they're looking for oysters or clams or whatever, or fishing, or I don't know. Maybe detecting. Anyhow, we're partly cloudy, we're a bit humid. The water's gone out quite a ways. Low tide's in about an hour, so the water will keep going out. So I'm going to have about 3 hours to hunt that area where the water used to be, where the water was 5-6 feet deep. And we'll see what we can find. And we will check you out later. Alrighty, it's about 6:35. Been out here about 40 minutes. Out in that big wet area out there. Was water about 5 feet deep, 6 feet deep. But the funny thing is, I turned on my machine, took 2 steps, got a target, and got my first ring of the day. I don't know if good or not, it's a little thing. And then just walking up here to take a break, I hit another one. So we got double ringer, and I haven't been out here an hour yet, so life is pretty good. I only got about 3 coins, not a whole lot of targets, but so far they're so good. It's very humid, we're still overcast, there's no wind. Very few folks out here, a few folks out fishing, and a couple jogging, walking. And that's about it. Oh, and of course we've got the 6 or 7 dogs out here. So anyhow, I'm going to take a 5-minute break and keep on heading north and keep working that big wet patch. It's like trying to cover 50 football fields. I'm just kind of wandering kind of close to where the dry hits the wet, just a little bit out from where it flattens out, because we got a downhill slope this way and then it flattens out. So I'm in that flattened out area, anywhere from 5 to 10 feet from the slope area. So that's where I'm hunting, and so far we're having a good day. We'll check y'all later. It's about 7:30. I've been out here about an hour and a half. It's getting hotter, sun's out. Tide's going to start coming back in, and that area will fill up with water surprisingly fast. So I'm going to be heading back to where I started. But I did get ring number 3. This one looks like a class ring, or it could be a military. I haven't cleaned it up. Just got the mud off it. So it's a triple ringer so far. Good day. Got a few more coins too, so I'm going to be working right where it levels off. I was about 5 to 10 feet away from that area. I'm going to be a little bit closer to where I'm sitting now. So we're going to head back south and wait for the tide to come in, and I might play in the dry sand for a little bit. And we'll see. We'll check you out later. Alrighty, it's 8 o'clock. Tide is still way out, but it's starting to creep back in. It's got a whole lot of creeping to do, 500-600 feet. I've been working that area where it flattens out. Only found a few coins. We're going to keep heading south and see what we get. And we'll check y'all later. Alrighty, I worked my way back south. You can see the water's coming back in. It takes about 2 hours to cover that whole area once low tide. Still got a little ways to go over here in the corner. I'm kind of pooped. I'm going to maybe hunt another half hour. Hung out there in the sun with and digging in that clay mucky stuff is work. So I'm a happy camper. I got money and 3 rings, so we'll hunt a little bit more and then get a I saw a place where they had full English breakfast for 180 bahts. We're going to check that out this morning. Alright, so we'll check you probably back in the room. Alrighty, we're back in the room and I'm still out of Gatorade, so it's Tropicana Twister time again. Not a bad day. I got 120 baht and 1 US dime. This is the very first target I found today. I don't think it's real. Looks like there's one stone and one stone missing. Very, very light. This is the second ring I got. I'm guessing stainless. And last but not least, ring number 3. I asked the lady at the restaurant where I got the full English breakfast today if it was a school ring or military, and she told me it was an army ring from 15 years ago. There is a name inside. It says Rung Kung, but I have no idea how to locate somebody over here. I'll have to talk to my wife's uncle. He's former army. See if we can hook up the owner. So this might be the last hunt of this trip. Toe felt pretty good until I took my boot off. And it was all blistered and a little bit of blood, so I may just rest it tomorrow. Excuse me. Rest it tomorrow and the next day go home. So on that note, thanks for watching, and not a bad triple ringer day and 120 baht. And we'll check you out later.